Namaste. Hope all are doing fine. Today I'm going to talk on a subject where normally people ask me how to deal with different types of people. For everything, there is a theory, and the theory gives a framework of what one can do. But the practice is based on theory, but it will have its variations. The theory will help to make a start of how you can deal with different types of people. It won't come as a surprise. It won't come as a shock that why people react or why people do what they do. This is the purpose of this talk. Don't get surprised, don't get shocked. Different types of people live in this world. So, what is our option? The option is to know both sides. The, the other side, which is called Pratipaksh, you try to understand the other side, and then you design your strategy to how to deal with it. One can call it as Uttar Paksh. How I can give an Uttar to that person. Now, why do you have to deal with people or why do you have to connect with people? Man is a social animal. Man require or human being, man or woman, they require a social setup. No one can live alone with no social contact. It will be like in the jail. You only talk to the walls. But then why do you have to have social contact? You require social contact for getting information. You require social contact for discussing different ways of doing same thing. You require social contact for different perspectives. You require social contact for enlightenment, not in terms of like Buddha, but at least you get an idea about where you could be going wrong. You're not stuck at a particular place. Sometimes, as we live and as we uh, talk and or as we interact, we feel we are stuck. Beyond this, there is no option. Beyond this, I am unable to do anything. Beyond this, it's very difficult. So this is the position which I'm going to address by revealing a theory or discussing a theory that talks of what kind of different people you may come across, and if one has to have a relation with it, then how can you answer or how can you react? Because sometimes you you require people irrespective of how they are. So the idea is not to change the people with whom you are talking, but to change your reaction to what the other person is trying to do with you. So let me start with that. If you look at how people interact with different people, different situations, broadly you can put it in three modes. When I say mode, it's like saying in the film that the actor has got into the character. If in the film the actor has to play the role of a policeman, he gets into the character of the policeman and then he emotes how a policeman would have dealt with that particular situation. Similarly, here I'm going to tell you what are the different modes a person you may come across. Broadly, there are three modes. The first mode is parent. What is a parent mode? A parent mode has two aspects. One is a dominating parent. where the parent says the do's and don'ts. You will be punished. You will be threat. You're no good. You will you will not go. You will not be better in your life. And that sort of a dominating parent continuously puts pressure on you or doesn't see any good in you. He'll keep on he'll keep on finding faults in whatever you do. If you slip somewhere or if you drop a vessel, the parent will say, I knew you will drop that vessel. I knew you are not careful. I knew you will bungle. I knew such things will happen with you. And you wonder, how do I deal with this guy sort of a guy who always finds faults with me? How do I reason with him? So this is a first mode, that is the parent mode, a dominating parent mode. You also have a nurturing parent mode where the parent encourages you, saying that failure is stepping stone of life. Don't worry, this is just the beginning. Keep trying. One day you will attain success, and they'll nurture you. They will build confidence in you. They will build a capacity for you to think and find your own ways. They'll make you feel that you are capable of handling your situations. That is the two parts of the first mode, that is a parent mode. Now the second mode is child mode. Now what is a child mode? Certain people keep on crying, no, no, this happens only to me. You will only keep blaming me. You, like a child, will keep on crying for everything. No, no, I know, I tried everything but nothing is working for me. Now you could that all is not possible. This thing is not possible. Like a child keep on weeping or keep on brooding, sitting at one corner. And whatever you try to tell that child, the child will come back. No, yeah, why don't you go for a walk? No, I can't go for a walk today. I'm literally tired, and I'm unable to get up. I am not in mood. All sorts of things. The child finds all sorts of excuses, all sorts of rationality to maintain that position. So, and this is called two child. In child there are two types. One is called an aggressive child, the child who you know aggressively puts across the point. Another child who is like, will go in one corner, not even talk. You don't know what he is thinking. You don't know what he wants to do, and keep on sulking. You call that sulking. Go in the corner and sulk, as good as putting a thumb in the mouth and sulking. So these are the two types of child behavior. And the third mode is adult mode. In adult mode, there are no drama. There is no blame game. It is just answering the question, reacting to it in the most rational way. And if there is an opposite point of view, accepting that point of view, like agree to disagree agreeably. In a sense you say, if it's an adult, you will find adults saying, yeah, I understand what you're saying. I think you can, uh, maybe what you have, there is some truth in what you're saying. Let me try what you are proposing. Such type of things where he takes in the points of the other guy. At the same time, it is not fearful of putting forward his point. But still, I think we should be doing this. Still, I think that you must give a chance. Go to particular do a particular thing. It's called an adult reaction. What one expects, when you say a guy is matured, a woman is matured, this man has reached a level of maturity. Maturity means accepting as well as proposing the points without fear or favor, and no drama, no emotions. It's not like you ask uh, you ask the other person that you won't find him telling, no, no, every time when I talk, you will not listen. I know uh, you have this habit of opposing whatever I say, and then why don't you just listen to me and be done with it. You think too smart of yourself. You think too big of yourself, and all sorts of things. So what do we do in most of your interactions? First and foremost, try to identify from which mode or character the other person is talking to you. You then, as he talks, you can classify it. Oh, this guy is talking like a parent, like a boss. So you try to find out, this guy is talking like a dominating parent, this guy is talking like a nurturing parent, or this guy is sulking like a child, or this guy is uh, always talking about inability to do things like a child, constantly complaining, or this guy is matured, he reacts to whatever is being told. So what is the purpose of this identification? The purpose of this identification is, now you can tailor your response. Now you'll ask me, what response should I do? The first response, if you find the other guy is a dominating parent, the guy who always puts down people, the guy who always says that what I say is right, my way or the highway, with such people, don't try to reason with them like an adult. You also have three modes to get into as a reaction. So when you find that the other guy is like a dominating parent, don't get into an adult mode where you try to reason out with him. What is it? How the when will the parent be happy? The parent gets happy when the child says, yes, yes, dad, you're right. Yes, mom, you're right. Yes, you're right. So now you know that that parent is important. You need him. You so what you whenever he comes like that, whenever he comes like a dominating parent, the option for you to become a child, like a child, and just say yes, yes, what you say is right. I agree. You have better viewpoint, and then don't reason with him. The other guy will feel, boss, I'm telling this guy so many things, but he's so nice. This guy is so nice. He's so obedient. He's so good to talk to. He understands me, and that transaction goes smoothly. With nurturing parent, if you find that the guy is a nurturing parent, still you be like a child. I want to know what you're saying. I will try what you're saying. There must be some truth in whatever you're saying. Because a parent loves their child to be obedient and res- what they call it as respect, or the child sees that the child listens to the parent. The parent always wants the child to listen to them, irrespective of whether they're saying right or wrong. They don't like a strong reaction from the other person. So now I told you how to deal with a person who talks like a parent. So let's come to the second situation. A guy is talking like a child. This is the problem. I tried many things, but I don't get the result. Whenever I try to uh, go to the market, I don't get what I want. Cribbing, in other words, cribbing. How do you deal with a cribber type of a person? With a cribber type of a person, the option for you is not to be like a parent. The option for you If he's a child, you also become a child. You also say, ah, yeah, 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 very true, yeah. These things are no such a big headache. And nowadays, no, the market, this guy is not good. That grocery is not good. He doesn't keep anything. हाँ पे हाँ मिलाना. In Hindi, you say हाँ पे हाँ मिलाना. That way you can deal with a guy because that there is no the reasons don't help them to reason out with you. If you understand me. So you find out if that guy is acting like a child, you also act like a child for a better balance of relation. Now, what is the third mode? If a guy is acting like an adult, one who is rational, one who doesn't bring in emotions, one who doesn't personalizes everything. Like you were telling me, are you talking about me? Do you think I will do this? Do you think this thing? One who talks like that is not an adult. The adult is okay. Give me your point of view. I have my point of view. Let's put it on the table. I may not agree with you. Like he would say, with that person, you neither act like a parent nor like a child. Now you talk like an adult with him. Reason out things because an adult he works in a mode where he says, "I have a point of view. I respect your point of view, and I will defend till death for you to have an opposite point of view and make a fool of yourself." It's a bit, but the important thing is he doesn't negate another another point of view. An adult respects. I may not agree with you, but I respect whatever you're saying. So with adults, you you work in that adult mode. So this is the broad. So you have somebody saying that I want to discuss a project with you. You have someone saying that there is a function coming up. What should I do? An adult man person may say that I am. What should we do? My point of view is we will do this, this, this. The other person is said, no, this thing I think we should avoid. We should go here. We should go there. This thing we should compromise. Now the with an adult, he wants you to reason out. He wants you to give your point of view. He wants you to tell him that what are the points which will further add to the discussion. What you call it as value add discussion. And I know if there is a certain problem, I know talk to that person. He will talk unemotionally and perfectly. He will tell me what is what. I may not agree with him, but he will tell me what is what. So these are the three modes of people you will come across in life. And I have also told you what should be a response. If a guy is like a parent, you be like a child. If a guy is like a child, you also become like a child. But if guy is like an adult, you become an adult. This is a broad theory. Now, how do you now many people will ask me, theory is not practical. In practical, it is very different. You don't know how much it hurts. You don't know how much pain it is to counter people. You know, here I would say, in practical, you will enter into one shock after another. You will wonder, hey, why this guy is like this? What is this guy talking about? Why he is always rubbing me? And all these things. It will shock you. But if you know this theory, you can you can pigeonhole him that this man is operating from this mode, and maybe you will smile from inside. Oh my God, this guy, as per that theory, this guy is in that mode. So I better uh, not rub him from on the wrong side. Let him have. It is his day. Let him have a place in the sun, and just have a be cool with it with how to deal with him. So practice without theory is experimentation. Theory with practice is science. So in this video, I have given you a broad idea about theory of different types of people and different modes they operate in, and how one can react to that particular mode, or at least one is not shocked, or one is not uh, amazed like why these such things are happening, because in the world you cannot control how people will think. That's their character, but you can mold your character to see that a child, a adult, a parent, all are your good friends. If you like this video, like, share, subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon for further notifications. Thank you. Till we meet again.